sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
All right. I think we're live. I can't hear it now through the... Can you guys hear the speaker down here at all? I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything, so...
Oh, man. So we're live here at Red Door Brewing.
For their grand opening.
I hope we're live. Is that turned off? Will you see if that's turned off? Anybody? I'll do it.
Here, I got it.
All right.
I couldn't reach it.
Yeah. We're live here, Red Door Brewing. Okay. I can't hear anything.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to
So
roll with it.
We're at the formerly known Blackbird Buvette.
Also, used to be Pearl's Dive.
I'm going to stop. I can't restart it. Because he just started talking, and I was like, I can't hear anything you're saying. So literally, that's going to be the worst. Test.
I sold
1,
my
2, 3, 4.
soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason.
I'm just going to kick it over. So we're live at the Blackbird. Oh, I'm sorry, the Red Door Brewing downtown. I'm so used to saying Blackbird Buvette because this is where we're at. We're in the old Blackbird Buvette.
Yeah, and I was saying also.
Sorry, guys.
Pearl's Dive.
Former Pearl's Dive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long history.
Bear with us, guys. It is insanely loud.
It is
in
insane,
here.
which is good.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Is also the old location of the old Zulos, if you will.
Yeah.
The old what?
Zulos.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like a flash in the pan, but I mean, it was there.
It was there for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here. Red Door asked us to come down here and be a part of the grand opening. And grand it is. I'm going to move this speaker because it keeps
It
keeps
is.
feeding back everywhere. It's really tough in here. This is probably one of the hardest places I've ever done a podcast from.
That's
So it's my man Craig.
Even when it was it this hard when it was Blackbird too?
It was worse, actually.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
that was the worst because we're doing a live show on stage and we're plugged into their system. And their system was great if you had a band.
Right.
But if you didn't, it just had a hum to it the entire time.
I actually, Marty had to call me on my phone to tell me how to do my levels
Oh.
because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. I think that's my microphone's feeding back. I'm trying to pull it back. But it's interesting to be back here in this location.
Oh, for sure.
Just because, I mean, we spent days a week here.
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
and I did. James slept here.
You slept here?
Yeah,
I believe that.
a nice little place up in the storage area for me to take naps.
Yeah.
Oh,
I worked there for 3 years.
wow.
I think that's James's mic. So you worked here how many years?
I worked there for 3 years.
And that's what's funny is like I never ever saw James working here.
You never saw James working here?
No. He's like, I worked at the Blackbird. I was like, I don't believe that. I never seen you work there.
I think I may have seen you here once. So.
Yeah.
What? Until you saw me walk into the employee party?
Well, that's true. All right. What is this one go to? Is that one his or that one yours? Okay.
Oh, am I stepping on something?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just trying to get everybody leveled so it's not blowing out.
Okay.
So the bar is packed. I want to show people. I'm going to switch cameras here.
You guys, you will not be able to get any. You have to come down here now because if you come
Yeah.
down here later, you won't be able to get anything
You're not
at
going
all.
to be able to get anything.
What's that?
Royal was saying that people better get down here now because if you wait until later, you're not going to get anything.
Well, they're going to run out of beer, I think. But they're going to run out of beer at some point. It's pretty busy in here.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
It looks like a good opening.
It's a great opening. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm queuing up another camera here, and it's so funny because we had a lot of people that were like, "Oh yeah, man, I remember you guys talking about that place," and wow, that's pretty wide out there. Because we used to literally, we would come here on a Sunday, and we would spend like 3 to 4 hours here eating brunch.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
This is where my brunching life started.
This is where you started that brunch life?
That's where I started that brunch life.
Rise of the brunch.
Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I feel like did my mic just cut out? Or is it the speaker that's cutting out?
I think it might be the speaker.
It's not the mic.
Because we're
Yeah,
talking,
so we're talking. We're having lots of technical issues.
having
This is a
so
very
many.
difficult podcast to do.
Is
It's really
challenging.
loud in here, and the acoustics are really difficult. And I don't know if that just like shut itself off or here. I'll shut it off, and then we'll restart it.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you do live Everybody's always like, "How do you guys do live podcasts out and about?" And I'm like, "Well, very fucking carefully, that's for
Yeah.
sure."
It's always a challenge.
And so we brought Royal on for a little bit because you're gonna do open mics here at the Blackbird.
Yes.
Is that correct?
First of all, hi guys. If you don't know me, my name's Royal Wood. I've been on the show a couple times, but I like to always reintroduce myself, like Jay-Z's always said. Myself and the other guys from the Summer Party Boys, we're going to be doing an open mic here every Wednesday. So starting around same time. I know a lot of y'all remember the open mic from when we were over at the Sims building. But yes, we just moved over, so we had a little bit of like a VIP night last Wednesday just to see how it was going to
Yeah.
be and whatnot. So you're more than welcome to come out. Sign-up's still going to be the same. It's just going to be the same thing, just a new face, if you will.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool.
and then also another reason, matter of fact, one of the big reasons why I'm here is Miss Holly Bird and I. We have a show later on.
We do.
The show is called Royals Comedy Palace, named after me. It's going to be down at Zinc Wine and Bistro. Going to start around 9:30. It's going to have Ian Ty Jamison, Sarah Kennedy, and the aforementioned Holly Bird.
Yeah.
So it should be a fun time. Check your girl out. And we also have open mic as well that we run.
Yes.
At Inside Out, called the Idiot Revolution. That starts around 9-ish.
Yeah, around 9.
Around 9-ish. So I know it's a Monday. It's a late night. You know, it's like at the beginning of the week. But, I mean, if you're just trying to get rid of those Monday blues, come out. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's
So.
a lot of fun. We like it a lot.
Yeah.
So what are you guys looking forward to doing? Like looking forward with this place that's different from the old location.
I think, first of all, the sound is going to be better here.
The sound is going to be better. It's just going to be.
I hope.
Yeah. We're actually going to be having it back in the patio area.
Oh, perfect.
So it's just going to be a little bit more comedy-centric, per se.
Yeah.
Being able to, oh, hey, it's on. How you doing? And ma'am. See, you're not just a famous one over here, Chris. But really, it's gonna be the same players, just a new location. Hopefully, getting like a new crowd as well. And plus, with the bar being a full-fledged bar as well,
Yeah.
not just serving like their beers and whatnot, but actually able to sell liquor and everything, bring in like more of a crowd, more people, and whatnot,
Right.
and then bring in more people who are interested in doing doing comedy or wanting to watch comedy. I got
Right.
excited. Sorry.
And I also am looking forward to doing a good comedy show in this place
Yeah.
because I tried when it was Zulo's. It was awful, but funny story. My very first open mic, which I only uttered the words "fuck Nikki," was here at Blackbird
Oh.
out on the patio, and it was a tough room. It was tough, so I'm hoping that maybe it won't be as tough.
No,
but we'll
I
see.
don't. Oh, go ahead. Oh.
I said it was on the back patio.
Yeah, it was on the back patio.
I
Oh.
remember the open mic. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a
I
fun
did
open
not- I
mic,
did
but
not know you at the time.
yeah, we didn't know each other. But I came in and I said
Oh,
3
that's when
words
Smiley
and
was all,
left.
"Boo."
Yeah, it was Smiley's fault that my comedy career is not 10 years long instead of 4 years long.
Hey, there's a lot of great comedians that have had 10-year careers.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's fair, but not me. I still say 6.
Yeah, I'm still at 4. But if I had not gotten scared at Blackbird that day, I would have been doing comedy for 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what the problem was, Chris?
What?
Dandy.
Dandy, that motherfucker Dandy.
He
we
just-
got to bring that up since we're in the old Blackbird. So I have a lot of stories from the old Blackbird days. First of all, there's not a single. If this show is being broadcast right now and people are actually getting it, I can't really tell. This will be the only episode of 10 Drink Minimum actually recorded here at the Blackbird that you can actually watch.
Oh.
Because their sound system, like I said, it was good for bands.
Yeah.
But it had a huge hum in it. And if you're playing, you can't hear that.
Right.
But if you're doing something like this, and it was like loud enough that it was annoying, and I wouldn't put them out.
Yep.
Right.
And we got to interview
It was a
Raven
great interview.
Raven Chacon from Raven. Look up, Google Raven Chacon. I mean, he's a huge artist, a physical artist, and he's huge in that community. He's huge in the noise community.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's met the Obamas. He lives in Canada now, but he was in a band called Tenderizer,
Yeah.
and we interviewed him here, and now like he's gone on to like do big and better things, and then of course we couldn't post that because it had a horrible audio.
We had that awesome interview with Captain America.
With
hold on.
Captain America.
Talking to your microphone, Smiley. It's really not coming through.
Oh, okay. I'm talking into it.
I mean, I hear him.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
It's
we
weird.
got
It keeps
it.
cutting out.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we had Mr. New Mexico.
Yeah, we
I mean, this guy was a incredible Hulk of a man.
Oh.
I mean, he was like muscles on muscles on muscles on muscles.
So he was a Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah. And he was in Breaking Bad. He played one of the white supremacists that killed a guy in prison.
Oh, wow.
And he was on the show. And I mean, like standing next to him, you felt like I'm a big guy, and I felt like a little guy.
Uh-huh.
And he was like Mr. New Mexico, where they go and they, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
They oil themselves down, and
Oh,
And then
so
they
this
pose a lot.
was the real Mr. New Mexico.
Yeah. No.
Not our friend that we
Oh
like
no,
to
no,
call.
no,
Oh, that's
not Ray.
Yeah, Ray is what do we call him? Mr. Land of Enchantment.
The Man of Enchantment.
Man of
They're
Enchantment.
saying Smiley's mic is off. I don't understand what's happening.
We don't know what's happening right now.
All right, try that now, Smiley.
Okay. Am I showing up? Nope.
Well, guys, while they're trying to figure out their technical
Try it now.
difficulties,
All right. I'm on 4. On 4.
you guys really should check this place out. There is people abound.
I still don't know if Smiley's mic is working. Can you say a sentence?
Okay. Hello, this is my name.
All right, there we
I'm
go. Cool.
James Smiley.
All right. Because they're like, Smiley's mic is off. And I'm like, yeah, it looks like it's off.
Yeah.
Gotta love the live shows.
Gotta love a live show.
Yeah,
Quick-
it's tough. It's been tough.
Quick question: are you
Yes.
guys gonna have the 10 drink minimum ale over here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to promote that here because it's like
It's a different beer.
Yeah.
That's up from Red Door.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
That's not
Yeah.
ours.
but what I am
not
drinking
here.
tonight is the Rickety Cricket, which is Hamster's baby.
Yeah.
This is his beer, and he loves it, and it's delicious. It tastes like tea. So,
Oh yeah. I'm drinking the white ale. So one thing I want to point out is like we're here at Red Door and it's a brewery, but since they moved into the old Blackbird location or Zulo's Bistro location, 509 Central location, they now have a full bar. They have mixed drinks.
It's sexy.
And there's actually a drink on the menu that I think is amazing. It was created by Brian. I can't ever remember his last name, but he was one of the old owners. What's Brian's last name? You don't remember?
Oh,
Anyway, Brian, who ran the Blackbird, he was one of the old owners. They asked him to craft a cocktail for their menu, and he did, and it's called the Buvette.
Ooh.
yeah,
See-
and it's pretty delicious.
I haven't had it. It has tequila in it.
Oh, I had a sip of it the other day. I
Your
can't have
face.
more than a sip, but
I was Brian Nerium.
Brian what?
Brian Nerium.
Okay. One of the great guys. It's so funny because like I have so many memories here. Like actually, whenever Billy and I were here one night after closing, doing nothing wrong,
right, of course.
Just
we were with a
hanging
friend of
out.
ours named Simo. And when you're here after hours, well, back in those days, they're not going to let you do that here because it's against the law. But back in those days, you'd be on the back patio and the door was locked or shut so that regular people had to leave. So, anyway. So it's like 4 a.m. And Simo and Billy and I go to leave. And we go out the back gate.
Simo.
And we open the door. And immediately in the alleyway to the right is a grease trap. And there was a guy squatting down. And he immediately gets up like we startled him. And he turns and he walks away like we thought, oh man, this guy was like shooting up or something.
Yeah.
And he immediately walks away. Well, he's about 10 feet in front of us, and we're walking behind him. We're talking, and then he's 10 feet in front of us. He turns the corner. We turn the corner, and he was gone. Like, there's nowhere he could have went that fast. Even if he sprinted, you can't sprint down and duck out of the way. So we're pretty sure that we saw a ghost, maybe somebody who like overdosed in the alley
Oh
or
God.
something. So that's a story that like we tell. Like that's my ghost story. Was here.
Well,
That's
hopefully
pretty
we have a lot of ghost stories in the next few months.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, Hamster and I love ghost stories. We love to be creeped out. We love to be scared. So we're kind of hoping this place is haunted. That's what we're hoping for.
Oh wow. I want to believe that it is. I think it is.
Haunted by terrible plumbing.
Haunted by
Terrible
who?
Plumbing. Terrible plumbing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it was so funny because like we came over here for the soft opening about a week and a half ago, and I walk out on the patio to look at it, and there's a guy working, and he goes, "Oh, it smells back here," and I go, "Yep."
Yep.
And
Yep.
he goes, "Oh, so that's not new?" And I go, "Nope." It was just kind of part of the charm.
Part of the charm. Part of downtown, I think.
So
I remembered like the last night. This place was Blackbird Buvette, and they had karaoke night. And this place as of right now is pretty packed. But with the last night, like people were just crying.
oh, and it closed down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we found out. So I found out way before most people. Because the art bar had just closed, and Dandy and Joey were like, well, you need to come do your show over here at Blackbird. I don't know why you weren't doing it at Blackbird in the first place. And I'm meeting them at Anodyne. Well, right after our meeting to finalize that we're going to do the show here, they were having their meeting to decide if they were going to close or not.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't ever actually told that. And so I was actually kind of just sitting there like, oh, shit. And they were like, yeah, don't say anything. And I'm like, all right. Good thing we just signed on to do shows there.
Good thing we signed that contract.
Right. So I'm literally like trying to do shows and trying to talk to people where I know that this place is going to close. Like, and then like when people found out, I was kind of like, yeah, I already know. I had already, I'd already heard.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, man.
It was tears, man, tears.
Yeah.
There
Literal
were.
tears. But I mean, we're here now. I mean, we got the full bar. We got a kitchen stuff.
Yeah. We
I
got
had
everything.
some of the truffle fries already.
Yeah, they
got-
have the Kamikaze food truck is taking over as the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you live in Albuquerque and you've never had the Kamikaze food truck, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's goddamn dope.
Yeah.
They have the chicken wonton nachos.
Oh, yeah.
sweet and
Those
sour.
are
Oh, yeah.
amazing. That's
my
my
gosh.
favorite. They also have egg roll burritos. I remember the first time Royal ever got egg roll burritos, and he thought they were
Yeah.
going to be tiny, so he ordered a bunch of them. He's like, Holly, you got to help me eat this. And I went over, I was like, oh my God. It could feed about 20 people.
Yeah.
I remember that night because it didn't end up being a good night.
Oh, it didn't?
No. Long story short, we had a mutual friend that was there, and then there was a fight outside
Oh,
of
that's
Red
right.
Door.
That
yeah.
was at the old Red Door location.
Yeah.
And these people got in a huge fight
Uh-huh.
outside, and they were thrown against the glass.
Yep, it was bad.
And I was on stage while that was happening, and I just had to be like, well, that's comedy, folks.
Well,
That
that's
is-
comedy, folks.
Not just comedy, but comedy in Albuquerque. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Sometimes I feel like the comedy boys, kind of get their period every now and then they just fight with each other
Not
for
me.
no reason.
not me. Mine is irregular.
I don't know.
Irregular flow.
What I think is crazy too is like one of the things that was kind of cool about the Blackbird back in the day is you would have a lot of celebrities that would like pop in.
Yeah.
The guy who played the brother, what was Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. Hey, how are you? Oh wow.
Oh, Dean Norris. That
Dean
guy
Norris.
is crazy.
And he's crazy, but he would always come in here and he would sit at the bar and drink. And I mean, I heard some crazy stories about him. Then, like literally, I used to be here 3 nights a week. One of the nights I'm not here, fucking Morpheus is out on the patio.
Uh-huh.
oh, wow.
Lawrence
Got-
Fishburne.
Lawrence
And
Fishburne,
oh.
the third actually.
The third.
Oh, I was so pissed, man. I'm like, the one night I'm not at Blackbird, Morpheus is there.
Oh, man.
Well, you know, with the Albuquerque, the New Mexico film industry, you know, you'd probably be back.
You don't
Oh,
know who's
yeah.
gonna pop in here. Yeah.
And if, if this place is anything like Blackbird was,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a chill place to hang out. I mean,
Right.
right now it's not super chill because it's grand
Oh,
opening.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those places that famous people would like to come to because
Right.
it's just chill.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else I saw here before. I just know there was just people that would just come in all the time. And then there was like regulars. There was an old guy that used to work here, like come in here all the time and drink all the time. Like every day. He drank here every day. And then when he passed away, like they actually had a special night of memorial for him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was one of our day drinkers.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I think, in the bar industry, when you have a regular that you get close to, so actually one of my regulars from Press Club just passed away yesterday.
Oh.
And it's amazing how, you see these people that come into the bar every day.
Yeah.
And, you get attached, especially at like a small place like Blackbird or like, Press Club and now probably Red Door. I'm one of the regulars at Red Door. And, it's kind of weird how that happens. How
Right.
you get so close to your regulars.
You get attached to these people.
Yeah.
and-
well, you
and-
see them every day. You see them at their best. You see them at their worst.
Yeah.
They
And
grow on
people
you like a
always-
fungus.
What's that?
They do. They grow on you like
Like
a
a
fungus.
fungus.
Well,
Some
like
of them grow on you like a fungus, but some of them you fall in love right away.
Yeah. Well, I come downtown and I know all kinds of people, and people are like, "Oh man, you just know everybody." Well, where I met them was in the Blackbird,
Yeah.
because you would come in here on Sundays, or on a Friday night. If there wasn't anything going on at Launchpad, Sister didn't exist at that point. I think Sister came in right as Blackbird was going out.
Right.
Because wasn't Sister Ned's?
What's that?
Wasn't Sister Ned's?
Yes, it was.
Ned's
Yes.
downtown.
Yeah.
Ned's downtown.
And then there was Burt's at that time.
Yep.
Rest in peace,
Old
Burt's Tiki
Bert's
Lounge.
rest-
R.I.P. Rip.
So if there was nothing at Burt's, like you walked in and like the service was slow like it normally was, and there was a shit band on stage, then you went over to Launchpad and they were either closed or you didn't like who was playing. You just ended up here, and then within 30 to 40 minutes, you weren't by yourself. Somebody
Uh-huh.
was
Yeah.
somebody else was here.
There was
And then-
always somebody.
And then there was like 10 people here. Then there was the Halloween parties. I remember coming here 3 different Halloweens in a row. And the last one I went to, some guy, I don't remember why, threw a pint glass and hit this girl right in the face.
Ooh.
And she went right to the men's room. And all the people that were in here that saw it grabbed him, ran him outside, and held him until the police showed up.
Wow.
Well,
And I just remember being with Joey, and like we're cleaning up the blood, and it was all the way from the bathroom to the front door.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
they used to have crazy employee parties here. Ask James.
Oh my God.
So they did their employee parties in the summertime because they didn't have a lot of money.
Right.
And in the wintertime, it's slow. And so in the summer, they would have the Christmas party, and then they would invite people that were like regulars.
Yeah.
So I got invited, and we came in, and they had Taj Mahal cater it. They hired a different bartender. Like, they wouldn't let any other people bartend.
what?
And you just drank all you wanted and ate all you wanted on a Wednesday.
That's Press Club did something
Yeah.
like that. We would have our favorite bartend or our favorite regulars
Yeah.
bartend for us because we could get away with that as being a private club. They had to have a server's license, but oh my God, I ended up dancing on the bar at that Christmas party. Our regulars were charging us for things that we did not drink because they didn't know how to use the POS system. Like, it was crazy.
All right. The first holiday party that we had was actually we did at the Atomic.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
And
And you guys got kicked out of the Atomic.
Yeah, we all got kicked out. They did it on a Sunday because they're like, well, they can't do that much damage in like 4 hours. But that was not true. We drank over $2,000 worth of alcohol.
Oh, my
and,
God.
And collectively picked up the stage and moved it about 2 inches to the right.
Wow.
That's
Because we were
what-
like, is this strapped down? Everyone at once.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick it up. It's not.
James, do you need a beer?
Do you need a beer, James?
Oh, she just was
she
here.
walked away.
Dang
That's
it.
Allie.
That's Allie.
I love her. Both Allies are working
Everybody's
today.
been, it's funny, like, because, walking into the place, I recognize it as the old place, but then I see all the staff and it's completely new.
Yeah.
Here's one difference. Everyone here is really nice.
They are really nice. Like,
Everyone here is really nice.
so before I even started dating Hamster, Red Door was kind of my hangout. Like, that's where I would go to write
Yeah.
during the day or whatever. Of course, we have the open mic there on Wednesdays. And I fell in love with their staff. And
Yeah.
obviously, I literally fell in love with one of their staff.
Here we go.
Oh.
But everybody who works here, absolutely, it happens twice a
Yes.
day. Everybody who works here is fantastic. They're unbelievably nice, especially Dustin.
He works his ass off. That's why he's so slim.
He just walked by, and we're giving him shit just
Yeah.
a little bit.
I don't think he heard because
But he's the manager here, and he's so sweet. and then you have the whole staff,
Yeah.
and they're all really nice. Blackbird, nobody was nice.
I was fucking afraid of the staff for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like I was intimidated by some of them, you know. There was I'm not gonna name any names, but at the old Blackbird, if you acted any kind of bit drunk, they cut your ass off.
Yes.
You were done.
Kia used to work at Blackbird. Kia Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there was a bouncer at the door, and I thought he was Samoan. He's not Samoan. They said I can't remember what they said he was.
Noel.
But what's that?
Oh, you're talking about Noel.
Yeah. Well, do you know what he like? I don't know. He looked Samoan. He was a big guy. I came here 3 to 4 days a week. No matter that didn't matter. Every time I came up, he took my ID, and he studied it. All right, like longer than anybody else, and I mean, from the day I first came here till the day it closed. All right, you know, and I was just like, and never smiled, and I've since like talked to him outside of here. Super amazing, fun guy,
Oh,
nice
yeah.
guy, but he was the bouncer at the door. He was like bouncer mode.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
I mean, you gotta flip that switch. You know, you can't like, especially being in a place where you drink beer.
Yeah.
You gotta have that mentality. You know.
Thank you, Allie.
James, do you want a beer? James,
Do you want a beer?
Sure.
what do you want?
I haven't had a chance to look at the menu, so this is a little awkward.
Do the white ale.
Okay,
the
I'll
Rickety
do.
Cricket.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, can I get the blood orange cider? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Wait. I can't get that one.
Yeah, This is Hamster's baby.
We're getting served. Sorry. We have a
Sorry, guys.
waitress. So
It's okay because we
getting
got
the drink
Rickety
that I want.
Cricket some
Yes,
more time.
yes.
Hamster
And-
worked really hard on this.
your boyfriend made this is his beer.
Yes, this is his beer. It's a cooperation with a tea company. He's going to kill me. A tea company in Ruidoso. I don't remember the name of them. But they provided him like all this tea, and he worked really hard on it, and it is his baby.
Yeah.
And it legitimately tastes like a raspberry iced tea.
I
It's
just have a
the-
picture of him like, it's coming, guys. I'm push, and it just comes out. Blah.
Yeah.
Here's your beer.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That
That's nasty.
made me uncomfortable, but also it has been weeks and weeks and weeks and months of him being so excited.
Yeah.
So it was like him birthing a baby.
Aww.
It's our second baby.
He's all stressed out, and he's just like, just want this beer to come out.
I just want people to love it.
And y'all, they're gonna love it because everyone loves you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Allie. Allie is one of my favorite.
Allie's
Red
the
Door people.
best.
She
Aw.
is so sweet.
She seems really nice.
Yeah, everybody here is like a family. And now, like,
I want to see in a
hang out with
month.
them a
I want to
lot.
see in a month whenever like all the hipsters come in here and they're fucking like, this beer's a little too foamy.
maybe
I'll like
that's
another
why
one.
they were so grumpy at
That's
Blackbird.
why, yeah.
It's just the people. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
I always-
but
I always-
hopefully it'll be okay.
I always love when we do stuff like this. The gawker factor.
Oh, I know.
Like people come over and they're like,
"What
"What's
is
what the
this?"
fuck is this stupid
They
shit?"
What is this
my
situation?
favorite is when we did like Hemp Fiesta and
Yeah.
people ask what a podcast is, and then we have to explain it to them.
I'm like, well, it's 2019, so this is a weird conversation.
So this is 2019. This is a weird conversation. Google it.
It's like the radio,
It's not that hard.
but you can
Google
listen
it.
to it when you want to.
Exactly.
Whenever you want, as many times as you
Yeah.
want.
You can rewind to your favorite parts, or you can fast forward through the parts that you don't like.
But also, have these people also not heard of Google?
So it's called Google, and you can pretty much use it to find anything you want to know. Solve a bar bet,
All
learn the
things.
location of a place like 509 Central, where the new Red Door downtown is.
Yeah.
Boom.
And it'll even tell you when they're open.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know what that was. Like, Google's starting to do this thing now where it's kind of like, have you ever heard of the Waze app, W-A-Z-E?
Yes, I love Weez.
So Google's starting to do that stuff too, where you're like, you punch in the address and it'll be like, there's construction on the way. you
Are
know.
they? Because I've always used Waze. Although Waze failed me today. I would just like
Yeah.
to say Waze totally failed me today. I left at 4 thinking, okay, I'll get there at 4:30.
Yeah.
hit the freeway, dead stop. Waze did not say a fucking thing about that.
I'm gonna correct you, Holly.
Yes.
Waze did not fail you. People failed you.
People failed me.
Because
Human
Waze,
beings.
Waze, you have to actually go. Oh shit, I'm in a shitty situation.
Oh,
I mean, it's really a pay it forward app.
the other people in traffic
Yeah.
failed me today.
You sons of bitches. Download Waze.
I
and
mean,
then-
I shouldn't say anything because I didn't put into Waze that
Yeah.
there was traffic, so I can't
Right.
really be that mad.
Well,
but
I feel like that's an Albuquerque thing, and that's why it's never going to fucking work here. Because the Waze app, if you don't know what it is, it's a traffic app. And if you run into bad things, like you just click on the button, and it'll pop up like it shows like a construction worker, a police officer, a car on side of the road, and you hit
Yeah,
it.
all kinds
and
of things.
It helps the people behind you.
Okay.
I feel like in Albuquerque, we're like, I'm fucking stuck in
You know
traffic.
what, though?
Everybody's stuck in traffic. Fuck that.
most of the time, it does not do me wrong.
Right.
Most of the time. But today, it was like everybody's like, fuck everybody else. You're getting stuck in this shit, too.
Yeah. I
Not
just
me.
love that.
I rode the bus.
Yeah, well,
I-
that's.
I
you
did
know,
too.
They're
Hey,
saying,
hi-yo.
they're saying in the chat, Google that shit.
Google that shit.
I want to give a shout out to Red Door,
Bus still got me
not
here late,
downtown.
Ooh. But the one on Candelaria?
Nope.
Ooh.
I want to give a shout out to Red Door Clovis.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, wow.
And,
and the manager
They did go out to
is
Clovis,
here.
huh?
and the
DK
actual
is
manager
here.
of Red Door Clovis is behind the bar
Yeah.
helping out.
Her name is
How much?
DK. She's amazing,
Yeah.
super sweet.
Big shout out to my hometown. Their first brewery, Clovis,
the
New
first
Mexico,
brewery?
is Red Door Clovis.
Clovis. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's
that's
in
what's
the
up.
bowling alley.
It's in the bowling alley.
I think Red Door has impressed me with how much they're spreading their wings. So they
Oh.
have the one in Clovis. They opened this that has alcohol. It has liquor plus their beer.
Yeah.
And they're opening one in Roswell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just think they're doing a lot of really smart
It's almost
things.
a reverse manifest destiny.
yeah.
Go east, young man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I think that's a smart move. I think it's the smartest thing I've seen a brewery do in Albuquerque yet.
I think this is the smartest thing.
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying all of it.
Yeah.
Everything they're doing is really smart.
All
because,
encompassingly.
because if you think about it, we have new breweries showing up in Albuquerque every day.
Yeah.
And so they need to expand, but also they're like, how can we be better than the other breweries? Let's not just be a tap room. Let's be full liquor.
Yeah.
Smart.
Oh yeah.
And they landed a spot that already had the things to be able to make that happen. So
Not to mention their brewers are really, really good at what they do,
Yeah.
and they're handsome.
No, I like this white ale, man. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I love their vanilla cream ale as well.
That's the one that I like. They also have a double vanilla.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I really want them, and I talked to him about this. Oh, I want them to build a new stage. I
Yeah.
hope they do.
I hope they do.
you really
too.
want a stage like right there, Sue? Or no? Or in
No,
the
it's
back?
gone.
In the back.
There used to be one there, and there
Yeah.
used to be one outside. And I think they should put them both back.
Yeah.
And
I think downtown
yeah.
loves music
agree.
and performing
Yeah.
and local
know.
artists. They do have local art hanging up. They're going to continue the art walk
Yeah.
every month. But I think if they continue to support local arts, like they support comedy, and if they support music and all of that stuff,
Yeah.
they really have got their finger on what downtown needs.
And what I love is like Dustin. He saw me over at another venue, and I didn't even know him. And he was like, he knew who I was, and he goes, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." Yeah, because I drink a lot and I forget who I forget when I meet people. There's been a guy that's walked by a couple times and he's like, "Hey, Chris," and I have no idea who that guy
yeah,
is.
that
Same.
happens to
Yeah.
us all the time.
Yeah,
All
so
four of us probably.
So-
James, does that happen to you? Yes.
Yeah.
he was actually like, "I want you guys to come do the grand opening because I know you guys used to hang out there all the time," and like at when I heard they were moving in here, I was kind of excited, and then when he asked that, I was kind of like, "All right, it's on.
Right.
It's
We're,
like,
com-
it's
we're,
like
we're coming home."
We're coming home. We
coming
should start
back.
playing that song, that I'm Coming Home song. I would sing it, but
I'm
it's a
coming
copyright
home.
thing.
So now all they got to do is they got to do a Friday night with Way Funky, DJ.
oh, way funky.
Oh,
Rick
man.
Funky.
And then I'll feel like I'm at home.
Yep.
Yep.
Like then I'll just feel like everything is returned.
Everything is the way it should be.
Like whenever when me and Holly were here for the soft open and everything
Yeah.
on Wednesday,
Yeah.
there was a DJ here, and it was like the setup was nice, you
Yeah.
know. And then also you can have it in the back, you can have it in the front.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could do it. You could do so many things here. Also, can we just give them a shout out for getting rid of those strobe lights?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God,
oh my
yeah.
God, those
Yeah.
Zulos strobe lights
Oh.
ruined everything.
So-
Sorry to at you Zulos, but
Yeah.
those strobe lights were
I feel
awful.
really bad because we kind of talked a lot of shit about that place, and I didn't realize they heard about it, and they did. Ooh. So,
Oh well.
but when you take over a beloved spot, and everybody wants, I mean, it is kind of shitty for everybody to want what was here before, but it's kind of also shitty for you not to give any of that to them.
Yeah.
right.
And so many people downtown. I mean, this is a community of people. This isn't just like an area of town. This is actually a community.
Yeah.
And so many people, like, we would talk about it, and we'd be like, so have you been to that place that took over for the Blackbird?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? No.
And it wasn't against them. They were nice people.
Yeah.
They had pretty good food, but I think they just wanted to change it so much and make it so different. And that's not what we wanted.
Yeah.
That's not what we needed.
One of the reasons the Blackbird actually did all right is because they didn't change that much from Pearl's dive.
Right.
No.
Because once you get used to a place and it becomes a hub
Yeah.
of where everybody hangs out. And let's point out that everybody hangs out here because of the location.
Right.
Where it's located on Central, you kind of have to go, what do you guys want?
Right.
And then go with it. And those strobe lights, man.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what killed me about it.
First off, someone in the chat said, ask Holly if the men's room is working. I don't know what that means.
Wait, is that Brandon?
Yeah, it had to
Hey,
be
what up,
Brandon.
Nugget?
So on Monday at Inside Out,
Yeah.
Brandon, my little nugget, he decided to come up to me, and I was like, oh, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. He's like, oh, don't go to the women's room. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, we're going to have to make the men's room unisex tonight because the women's room is broken. And I thought he was joking, and he was like, no, I really have to go do it. So I go
Someone
and
had diarrhea real bad.
oh, yeah. He waited until the end of the night, almost the end of the night.
Pretty much.
And he's like, he's like, Holly, did you use the women's room? And I said, no. And he was like, that's funny because it's broken again.
Oh.
And then he goes, did you use it? And I said, no, I went to the men's room, like you said. And then he's like, haha, it was fine.
Oh.
He hit you
What
with
if
the
you would have
okey
gotten
doke.
arrested?
I know. And then he was like, did you sit on the seat? I was like, no, I hovered, obviously.
Hey, hold on a second. You're trying to say that men's rooms are dirtier than women's?
That one is
Okay, that's
Ooh.
fair. That's fair.
I was gonna say, I'm like, not in my experience.
not all of them, but that one for sure is an example. Usually they're about the same.
Stu
honestly.
Albert.
I had to clean out
Stu
the
Albert?
women's room here. That was my job as the bartender at the
Yeah.
end of the night.
Most places they're about the same. I will tell you, at Inside Out, not the case. The men's room is deplorable.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it's all Brandon's fault. Deplorable.
Fucking Brandon.
Brandon, I
Somebody
still
tell
love you. I
Joanne
didn't say it.
Norton.
I didn't say a
No.
damn thing. I didn't say.
Um,
I'm not snitching.
That's pretty funny.
To be fair,
I like- I-
the
I think-
men's room might just be smaller, so it's easier to clean.
It might be, yeah. But it's deplorable. Hated it. I had to hover. And you know what? I can't even be mad at him because it was a good one. He got
Oh,
me
yeah,
good.
that's a good joke.
But he should be prepared because I like to prank people too.
He said, like Marty McFly's hoverboard,
Oh my God!
just
Shut
like
up, Brandon.
it. Just like it.
DEP horrible.
Her little foot's like in the water kicking.
Brandon, you're reported. Reported.
Reported? Well, no. He's reported by you. He's not reported
Yeah,
by me.
oh,
yeah, no, just by me. He's just reported by me.
I look forward to all the adventures we're gonna have here.
We're gonna have so many adventures.
And the thing that makes me sad is like there's so many people that I expect to walk in and hang out with that don't live here anymore.
Oh.
Rip.
Rip. No, they're not dead. They're not dead.
They're just not. They don't live here anymore.
No.
Well, I mean, if they're resting in peace, that just means that also just mean that they're asleep.
Well, here's the other thing too. That's not always a bad thing.
Okay.
Because you know who's not here? Who's filthing all over these fucking walls?
Who?
Dandy. He was like, did they take this? Did they take that down? Did they do this?
He
Did they
was
do that?
so interested.
And I'm like, Dandy, don't worry about it. It's
Uh-huh.
not your place anymore.
Right.
Walk away, son.
They like money and happiness.
I like Seattle better than Albuquerque. Fuck the Blackbird. Fuck downtown. And we're moving away. So, yeah. So, I mean, there is one thing about this place. There is no Dandy to walk in.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm
Holly.
okay with it.
Holly.
I can
You know,
deal with it.
And when he comes to
Stretchy
town,
pants.
they shouldn't even allow him here.
I like how we said that at the same time.
All right. Dandy.
But I think we can all agree, guys, 10 drink.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of our new hangs, right?
Oh, yeah. We're
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
I don't know if it's coming through, but we're so excited that this place is
We're
open.
so excited. I'm going to be hanging here all the time.
It's my third
So-
time. Third time since it's open. I've been here.
You're gonna see me here. I'm
So this is your first time back.
yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
Like? What do you like? What are you feeling?
I don't know. I haven't seen the back of it yet.
Yeah. The patio's different
The patio is different.
because the former owner tore out a bunch of shit. I'm not happy about that.
I would enjoy to have the stages back.
It's gone.
I know.
They're gonna rebuild it. They're gonna rebuild, James.
I would.
It takes time.
I know. I would enjoy to have the stages back.
Oh, I know.
I really like the redecoration.
Yeah.
The neon over the hallway does not look as tacky as it
Yeah.
used to.
It's missing, like, there was 2 TVs right there. I wonder if they're going to put TVs up.
I hope not. Let me tell you why.
I kind of hope not, too.
I hate going to a bar and there's TVs everywhere. It drives me crazy. It distracts from everything.
Well, one thing I did like, I didn't mind, they had 2. It wasn't crazy, but being musicians, if there was a band on, they cut that shit off.
Yeah. See, that's nice.
I love that.
Well, the only thing that I do hope they have the TVs for here is everybody here at Red Door, they're super big United fans.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And they'll play the United game,
That would be dope
um,
as shit.
which I'm fine with that because it
Yeah.
brings people together. Somos
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Unidos.
yeah.
But, like, I don't think you need TVs in a bar. Sorry, not sorry.
No.
Also,
No.
it's really weird that no one has been mean to me yet, because that's what I'm really used to.
Well, people being mean to you in here?
Always. That's customer service.
Well, but at the same time, you're at the other side of the bar, if you will. So I mean, they can't be mean to you if you're on the other side of the bar.
Right.
No, that's what you do. You're a bartender. You're a server. You brutalize your customers.
And the one thing I have noticed that I do remember from the old place, it's kind of seems like it's carried over. There's kind of a hodgepodge of people.
Right.
I've seen some families come in.
Yep.
I've seen some hipsters come in.
Yep.
I've seen some bros come in.
Yeah, bros.
A lot of those.
Lot of
A
bros.
lot of those. But you know what?
Lot of bros.
Down-
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You like?
It's good.
You like?
It's all
You
good.
like?
It's
You like?
good. It's good.
How you buy?
No,
you
no,
buy?
you liked. Yeah. It is
No,
weird seeing families again in a bar, though.
The Blackbird always
I
had
mean, don't be
families, though.
alarmed if you see me and my family here because her dad is a brewer here, so it's probably going to be very common that she comes in. But she's very accustomed to bar culture, and also she loves Dustin. She calls
Yeah.
him Dutters,
Dutters.
and that's if you call him that, he will love it.
Oh, okay.
He will love
Dutters.
it.
Yep. It's interesting. I'm like happy to be here, and I see a lot of people that are just like stone faced, and I'm always like, Where's your smile, sir?
Be happy. You're about to drink alcohol.
Oh yeah. I'm always excited when when you're like at work. It's a Friday, and it's like 3:45, and you're like, oh, come on, man.
I know you keep on looking at your watch, just like, yeah, come on, yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on, just one more chug, and then we I get to go home. And then you ever leave? Well, see, I work not like the day shift, right?
Right.
Right.
So then, like, you get off work sometimes, and you're like, you premature excited. You're like, yes, and you drive home, and you're like, what time's everybody getting there? And they're like, oh, 8 o'clock, and you're like,
Oh, I always
all
hated.
right, I guess I'll lay here and watch
Hate
TV.
I always
Right.
hated that waiting period before everybody.
Oh, look at this. There's like a dance
See?
going on.
That's
Oh, they're
how
so
you meet
excited.
your
Yes,
friends at
yes.
a bar. You jump around, you hug.
Yes,
you're
they
happy.
hugged, they jumped.
Look how cute that is.
Aw, that was
That's
cute.
what you need in
These
your
two
life.
women just skipped up
Exuberance?
to each
Is
other.
that what they said?
And
Yes.
then jumped, hugged, and danced around.
Yes.
It was amazing.
They're dancing
Chris,
around.
I'm disappointed you never
Oh.
get that excited
That's
to
quaint.
see me.
I know. I know.
And
Wait, is
when I
that
go
is
out,
that your
it's a
is that
big
your
deal.
cabbage patch?
Right?
Okay, 7
I
out
like how
of 10.
there's this other conversation over here.
Oh, I didn't even know. We can't hear each other.
Oh, yeah.
So.
So the noise in
I
here,
can
I don't
do
know if
better.
it's coming through the feed. It is extremely fucking loud in here.
and we can't hear a thing.
Right. Which is fine because we've literally done like 50 minutes of show.
Yeah.
That's about all I really wanted
Yeah.
to do is
I
about
think
an
we're
hour. I want to thank Red Door Downtown for letting us come and be a part of this because it really means a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Red Door. Yeah, for sure.
We'll
Yeah.
be back. Well,
And
I mean, they'll be back at Cendric minimum, but
I mean, there's and if you're like, well, where's my Red Door? There's Red Door Downtown. There's Red Door on Candelaria. There's Red Door Clovis. There's going to be Red Door Roswell. Am I missing one of the Red Doors?
Nope, that's all the red doors.
Yeah. So there's lots of different places throughout the state. I would say of all the breweries, this is the most spread out.
yes.
Are we still calling it Redbird?
Hashtag Redbird.
Hashtag
that's
Redbird.
actually a Robin's motorcycle.
It's what?
Yeah.
Robin's from Batman and Robin. That's his motorcycle.
That's,
Redbird.
that's true.
Redbird.
Hashtag Redbird. Just saying.
I know my
Just
stuff.
saying.
Not sorry.
It just got
Not
extra
sorry
cool.
at all.
Dun, dun, dun. So I'm gonna hang out. I think Holly's gonna go do a show. Royal's gonna go
Well,
do a show.
I'll be here for a little while.
I think we're gonna be here for a while if people want to come down. I got friends that walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have walked in that I've seen. And come down and hang out with us. And come down to see the place.
Yes, please do.
Once again, the Casual Wednesday open mic every Wednesday going to be here at the new Red Door Downtown.
What?
Yes.
Check it out. Show's going to start between like 8:30 and 9. Also, don't forget, tonight we got Holly Bird over at Zinc Wine and Bistro. That's going to start
Yeah.
around 9:30. Don't want to miss that. And our open mic that we have every Monday over at Inside Out, starting around 9. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity to see this
Yeah.
wonderful lady do comedy. So,
We're gonna say zinc bada
thank
bing.
Think bada bing.
Zinc
think about it, big. No, I'm not that cool.
I'm not gonna show them on camera, but I have amazing shoes on. Oh, don't
You
even
do.
say what they are. If
Oh,
you
Oh,
want to
no.
come down, if you want to come down, you can see the shoes I'm
they're
wearing.
worth seeing.
They
They're
are.
dope.
They
Oh,
are.
they're amazing?
Fucking
They're
tastic.
amazing.
I'll put it to like this, guys. They're tasty. They are
Yeah.
tasty.
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 Double patty. Tasty.
Oh,
Yes.
see?
I took
Giving
the
away.
bus today, so I have my walking
I'll
shoes
get a number
on.
2 with cheese, no pickles, unsweetened iced tea.
I always get chicken fingers. Chicken strips? Whatever.
So we're not going to have a show Sunday because we did this show.
Yes.
So we'll be back next Sunday. I did reconnect with Gus Pedrati, so we might have him next Sunday. I don't know.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Gus Pedrati was the youngest person to run for the mayor of Albuquerque.
Yeah, and
So-
he's pretty great.
And he's pretty great. He's like 22 years old.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
I want to get him in and I want to talk to him. So we're going to have him on the show coming up soon. Holly, where can people go find your comedy, or where can they follow you?
They can follow me at Hollybird Comedy on Instagram and Twitter. You can also find my page on Facebook, Holly Bird, HOLLYBYRD. And tonight at Zinc Wine and Bistro, I will be performing with Ian Titus Jamerson and Sarah Kennedy. Royal will be hosting.
Royal's Comedy Palace.
And of course, every Monday at Inside Out downtown.
Oh wow, that's your open mic.
That's my
both
open
of you guys.
mic. Yeah, that's
Hey
our
Royal,
thing.
do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, my Twitter, Instagram, same. Captain Crazy Glue, no E. You can also check me out on Facebook as well. Royal A. Wood the Third. There's no the in there. But other than that, yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. This has been an adventure.
Right.
101, the first of many.
Now,
if
now
you
you
will.
see how hard it is to do this sometimes.
Yeah,
We should have done headphones. Next time we're just
We
going to do
should have done
headphones. Fuck
headphones.
it happens.
it. I just hate the way that shit looks, but anyway. Next time we'll do headphones.
James?
James, you got anything coming
Good
up?
old James.
As always, look for me on the second season of Midnight Texas. You can find that on NBC or Hulu. Also, the web series Snatchers. You can find me in that.
Yeah.
And look for me in the upcoming film Army of Dark. Army of the Zombie. I don't know. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
You can find us at tindrinkminimum.com. We do our live video shows like this on facebook.com/tendrink. And our Instagram is at tendrink. So check it all out. Check out the new Red Door. Tell them that you saw it on 10 Drink Minimum. Let them know. Let them know that this is where you learned about it.
Yes.
And I want to thank everybody that watched. I want to thank you guys for doing the show. And with that, we are 10 Drink Minimum.